Hey everyone, this is Jules. I am going to be creating a baby shower invitation that is completely Coco Chanel inspired. I have a collage on my computer here. I have 1 week to complete 65 invitations for a baby shower for my niece Alyssa. She's having a baby girl. She wanted something Coco Chanel kind of themed, and Lisa, her mom, and myself, we started to talk about designs and how we're going to do the party and the color schemes for everything. So I've been searching on Pinterest and on Google and pulling in a ton of images, and I decided that I'm going to make the invitations with the shape of a bottle, a perfume bottle. Coco Chanel, of course. I'm showing you here the screen of different inspiration. It's going to be just a bifold card. It's gonna have it's gonna be decorated with some satin ribbon and stuff like that. It's gonna look pretty. I'm so excited about it. So the perfume bottle, I was looking to see which one I was going to use, and to make it as simple as I can, because the bottle is going to be covered, I am going to be using art prints of flowers that we're going to attach to the bottle itself. I'm just going to go ahead and start with the base of the invitation. So I'm going to use this it says Final Chanel perfume bottle. So it's a transparent background, but it's super intricate, and it doesn't need to have all of this because this is going to be hidden. I might keep just this edge right there, but I'm not going to do the inside part. I'm going to go ahead and airdrop it to my iPad. So today my goal is to get the squares set up, and like what does Chanel normally have? So Chanel number 5. I was like, there's a number on there. I think I'll keep Chanel, but I'll put number 3 because this is their 3rd kid. Watercolor Chanel. Let's say art. Let me look at that real quick. I want to see what's on the neck of that bottle. You see that little CC? Let me see if I can. You see that? Okay, that's inspiring me to do something on the neck if I can. It's just a thought for now. I might just do Chanel Paris. It'll be pretty on gold, but we're not using gold for a color for the party. I think Lisa was going to use some silver stuff. Okay, so let's get to it. We're going to go to Picmonkey, a blank canvas. I'm going to use a 5 1/4 by 5 1/4 template. It is going to be a white background, so I'm going to leave that as white. I went ahead and just started up on the label. As you can see here on the screen, I had to manipulate this a little bit, and I forgot to record as I'm like changing up the fonts and everything. So, but what I did is I separated the letters a little bit and I shrunk it down. And the way that you do that in PicMonkey is when you click on the word, in the text features and options and things, you have letter spacing and then you have the line height. So I just went ahead and like did the spacing a little bit more to open it up. All right, let me do this Chanel label. Just gonna save it. Okay, let's go to Cricut Design Space. Okay, I am printing or cutting out the last sheet of paper of the black and white flowers. I do with that, I will have for 60, 70. I'll print out more if I need more, because if I make a mistake on one, I mean, that's why I always do a little extra. So I'm letting that finish cutting. And so what I want to do next is get the squares done for the Chanel label. I'm gonna have to split that design into two. It's super simple, but I have two printers that I need to work from. I have to do the laser printer and the inkjet printer to get the whole thing printed out, but then I can only do the foiling on what the laser jet printer printed out. I hope that makes sense, but I'm gonna show you guys what I'm gonna do. So. My projects, and I have these, but I can't print these out because they have to be in 2 layers. And this is in a complete 1 layer. Okay, let me get out of there. I'll just put new because now I'm gonna go to PicMonkey. So what I need to do is I need to split these 2 things. I need to do 2 separate ones. So this is how I do this. I'm gonna edit a copy. I'm gonna keep that one by itself, and then here. So this right here is what I want to make silver. I'm gonna put the foil on it, but the Paris and the Parfum, I'm going to leave black with that font. See, now I want to do something else. So I'm gonna go just because I feel like it looks a little plain down there. So let me look at Coco Chanel perfume bottle. And type that in and look at images. See, this one says the eau de perfume. I didn't want to put that in there, but I feel like it's gonna look plain if I don't put something else on there. This one is like the number 5 Chanel Paris Parfum. See how the gold looks on that black? Oh, it's so sexy. Coco Paris, Coco Perfume Chanel, Coco Perfume Chanel. You guys, what about so this could all be silver. It's a square. It needs to be a little thick so that it takes it. Let me see how it looks. This just looks so much more black tie. Okay. Oh, you guys! And then the black around it, on the black matte on the back side of it. So this is, oh man. Coco Chanel label. Okay, now I'm gonna get out of this. All right, now that I have what the design that I want, I'm gonna go ahead and click it and edit a copy. I'm gonna do this 2 more times, just because I want to have all 3 separates. I'm gonna have, this is the full label, and then I'm gonna do 2 separate ones. This one's gonna be what I'm gonna foil. So what I want foiled is the outside frame and the number 3 Coco Chanel. This is going to stay just as it is. I'm not gonna move anything else, except I'm going to remove this Paris and the perfume. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get out of it. Okay, you wanna go back to your original, edit to copy. This is gonna be what is going to be black or stay black. So now what we'll do is we're gonna leave the Paris Eau de Perfume there, and we're going to remove the rest of it, okay? Leave that alone. Take that off. Take that off. This is what's left. So now we're going to, I'm going to download this, and it's going to be titled the Black Coco Chanel label. So that one's fine. We're going to leave that one alone. It's this one here that I need to change. So let me edit that image. Make it completely transparent. Now in Cricut Design Space, we're going to start with a shape. And this is going to be a white square, and we're going to make it a 2x2. Okay, this is my canvas. This is my label right there. Okay, so I'm going to upload the image again. Here it is. Foil. Complex. Continue. Continue. Print and cut. Okay, here's the two that I need. No. It cut all these 3 rows. The last row, it started to cut out the actual words, and I don't know what happened. I honestly don't know what I did. I'm not a Cricut master at all, so this throws me off sometimes. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna go ahead and just take care of all of it and just delete. All I'm gonna leave is a square. So it's just, I think it's easier for me if I just like start from scratch again. So I'm gonna go ahead and upload. So I'm gonna choose my 2 images again and insert those. I'm gonna shrink it down because I need to have this down to 2 inches by 2 inches. I'm gonna pull my square again. I'm just gonna go ahead and put in 2 and then enter, and it'll just automatically change the other one because it's still locked. I'm going to make that, right now I'm gonna make it a light gray. And that's just so I can see everything because it's hard to see it through there on the white. So this one I'm going to also shrink it. This one I'm gonna bring down here and I'm gonna shrink it. I'm going to pull the image over. I actually need to do this and push it to the back. So it's gonna be the very bottom layer. It's different from this one, okay? Actually, you know what? Let me change the color because I'm gonna get confused with that too. And I'll change it to white later. Okay, that's what I want. This is what happens when I change designs too. I put myself through more stress because it would be nice with just that, but I really want it to be pretty and special and, you know, blingy and fancy and stuff. So it's okay. We're gonna try and just work through it. I just don't know what I had done wrong in the last print, or the last cut. I'm gonna go ahead and save it all since it's a whole new project, remember? Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and just print this on the inkjet printer, just the black part of the label. So let's hide the foil right now. We're gonna hide all the boxes. Okay, I'm gonna go in because it's already attached. I'm gonna flatten it. Let it be one piece for right now. Go to make it, continue, select my Cricut. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead, send to printer, and I need to make sure that I'm choosing the right printer, doing the Office Jet. Okay, we're gonna print. All right, it printed fine. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and plug this in. Okay, now I'm gonna go back to, I'm gonna cancel this. Cancel the cut, yes. Cancel. Now I'm gonna go back in here and unflatten it. So now I'm gonna go ahead and, so I'm gonna hide the black print and show the square. I'm gonna do that with all of them. Okay, now they're all there. Now I'm gonna go back in, pick them all, and I'm gonna flatten those. If I flatten it, and I did each and every one, the Cricut will see those as individual stickers instead of cutting the letters and stuff out. So let's make it. All right, so we're gonna print just one sheet. Okay, it cut, but it cut a little bit off. So you can see just a little bit of the white border showing here. And then like down here, it's cut, almost cutting into the line. So I need to step away and go and maybe cook my chicken for dinner. And then I'll come back tonight and I will run one whole practice one again on cardstock and foil it and see how it goes. I'm just gonna go ahead and keep going. I'm gonna get you. You can see here, I wanted to give you light, but it all fits in there, so it looks pretty good. Oh my gosh, what do you guys think? Should I make stickers? It's a new side hustle for me. So pretty. I rearranged my design that I had started with on last Monday, and the flowers, I think I'm going to be changing those. We're doing a black and white theme baby shower. It's supposed to be very Coco Chanel, like classy. We're going to do black and white attire. It's going to be that kind of bougie baby shower because that's Alyssa. That's all Alyssa. Alyssa saw the inspiration that I grabbed to make these invitations, and she liked that photo was black and white. But I printed these on just on regular printer paper, and they're a little bit too big, so I'm going to shrink them back down, but they're going to be black and white. Damn, they look so pretty. I never thought of doing black and white flowers, but with just the one pink ribbon and everything is black and white, that looks freaking classy. Let me show you what it's doing before I start cutting, and then I have to get out of here, but I'll be back to finish up with you guys. Good morning. I hope everybody's doing okay today. It is 10 after 9, the 26th of May, and obviously I've gone past my my due date. I was hoping I would get this project done way before now, but there's been things that have been going on. I've had some obstacles. I've had machines break down. I've had to go and buy another printer. I didn't have my MacBook, but last night I think I got a lot done, and I probably would have had or been more ahead if I had not changed a couple of details in the design of the invitations. I've had issues with the Cricut, and my mat was like not sticky, and it like chunked up my paper in there a couple of different times. So I was like, what did I do? So I had some struggles over the last few days making this project, but I finally decided on a third font for the information on the inside. There's a quote that I found that is a Coco Chanel quote that I want to put on the inside left of the invitation. It's just totally Coco Chanel, and I need to still do the little name tags. So I'm gonna spend a lot of today doing that. So I was trying to find something that's simple like the Chanel font, but I didn't want anything thick. And then I was like, well, maybe something with a little bit of a curve or whatever, and it just was not working. As you can see, this up here where it says baby shower info, that is shadows into light, a little bit of a curvature, and it looks simple enough, but on this invitation it just does not. So I think I really like this one because it's a lot lighter. It doesn't attract attention. What brings attention is the bold of the Chanel font and the sweet cursive of the Signature, and this one is Couture, not Chanel. So I think I like this better. So I'm gonna grab the Hero font for all of it. And it looks like, if I go back, I can bold it if I want to. Yeah. And even then, it's not too thick. I think that that could still work. So like for the very top part where it says shower information, I do wanna do that Hero, but I wanna bold that. So I do wanna bold it because it is a like title. I think that works a lot better. It's legible. If when I print it, because I do like to, I run practice prints on pretty much everything that I do, because I need to see the size, I need to see the proportions, and it just depends because the card, so it's 3 1/4 by 3 1/4, this little card. On this side will be this information. So I need to make sure that that information, when it sits on here, it's still going to be legible. It's not going to be too tiny. This here is the shadows into light, and I think I also want to, I'm going to make it into the, bring in the hero font, but I'm not sure what, if I'm going to bold it or not. I think I still might, only because it's the actual information, like where you got to go, what time, the address, who to RSVP to. And then this size, I think I want to do the 80. So let me go over here. You see that size. That size might be good. See, and I think I might even bold that. And I've been wanting to do the, I kind of wanting to do the little period for the date. Maybe bold that one, maybe just that one. Yeah, no, I'm gonna bold the whole thing. So I'm gonna type out the whole thing, but I won't show you this part. I'll edit this part out, but just because it's all personal information. Now I'm thinking to shrink this. So this size is 60. I think I'll make that 60 as well. It's just gonna be bold. I could make this a little bit so it's more white and you can see, oh, the black does pop a little bit more, doesn't it? So I am gonna do baby Niyah and Alyssa and Brandon's name, and maybe the lines will be in foil. Chanel info card. I'm gonna download this. So what I would like to do next is attach them on here, but I need to figure out what tape I'm going to use because these are going to be on dimensionals. So I'm going to do a tie. I want to do it right smack in the middle, and then this is going to be in the middle of the box. So, okay, I do have to go out today, but I can just use this. And this is from Hobby Lobby. I like the thickness. This is 3/4 inches wide and it's 0.08 inches thick and it's 5 full yards. So I can start putting some of these on there, but also I need to figure out how long I need this. And then I want these to be long. So I think right now I'm going to cut them straight across, but I am going to do a V on them because I think that'll give it more of a girly touch. This is actually, yes, this is, oh my gosh. It's just going to have such a beautiful, classy little baby girl vibe to it. So what I'm also going to do is now this is my sample length. Ooh, 27 inches. Good. This is what I want. So then the ribbon will just get threaded through. So I'm just gonna evenly distribute it, which looks great now that I see it lifted up. So this morning, what time is it? I think I'm earlier than I have been. 7:55 in the morning. It's Thursday, May 27th. It's almost been 2 weeks since I started this project. So one thing that I did get to do last night was work on the little tag that says Niyah, that's going to hang off of the neck of the bottle. I think I'm going to go with the round tag, but in Cricut Design Space, I am going to put another circle and weld it on the, because I have to give it a base. So at the same time, I'll do a large circle and then a smaller one. That way that little circle will work as a tab so I can slide it underneath the flowers. So I already downloaded these. Let me get out of here. So I did download them. I want to go ahead and go to projects, and we're going to do a base. And at this moment I'm not even sure what size to make it because it's going to be super tiny. Looking at the bottle, it's got to look like a little charm. So I'm gonna just kind of take a quick little measurement here just to get an idea of the diameter that I might need. So I want it to hang just above the label. So I kind of want it to sit like right there. So then I can do a choker right here and tuck the tab underneath it. And I want to do rhinestones at the very bottom part of the neck. So the rhinestones, these two different sizes, and as far as I can tell, these will probably be too big. So I might end up just using the smaller rhinestones, but there's quite a bit in here. So the size of her tag for her name is going to probably be about a 1/2 inch. I'm gonna have to make it a little smaller than a 1/2 inch because it looks like it's exactly a 1/2 inch. Maybe 3/8 of an inch. Yeah, maybe 3/8 of an inch would work a little bit better. It's gonna be super tiny though. Okay, well, I'm gonna zoom in here really quick. 0.375. Oh, that's gonna be tiny. That's gonna be tiny. I can probably fit all of them on one sheet. I'm gonna try it. And you know what? I think I'm gonna have to take Niyah's name off because it's not gonna be legible, especially if I'm gonna foil it. So I'm just gonna stick with the CC. I want her to do another circle. Oh, please don't come in big. Please don't come in big. 0.0375. So the tab, okay, so let's choose you both, and I'm gonna weld it so it's one piece. All right, so we're gonna use that. I'm gonna edit the image. I wish I can keep Niyah's name, but it's just gonna be too little. I like the Chanel logo. I think it looks really, really cool. It's pretty. Okay, let me pull her up and save her in my folder. Pull Cricut back in. So we're gonna upload image and pull that Niyah, or that Niyah, the Chanel Joker. Print and cut. Okay, and once it's in there, I'm gonna insert it to canvas, and then we're gonna work on the size here. Let's just say 1 inch all the way around. Okay, now I have something where I can mess with. I just don't get it why it does that. Okay, so that's the size that I think that I'm gonna want. Oh my God, I can put tons on here. So let's go ahead and put in our parameter page. Oh, she's so tiny. The video of Niyah. Oh, she's gorgeous. And she's got a lot of hair. Her dad's mama just passed away like a week ago, just before Mother's Day. And then Niyah comes 5 weeks early, so he was probably really stressed. Oh, how sweet. I'm so excited. I'm gonna steal her from you guys. Look at her. She's so cute. She's 4 pounds 7 ounces, so cute. Oh my goodness, my phone's gonna be going on blast here for a little bit, so. Okay, did you catch up? Come on. Oh, it's like pulling tape. So good. Okay, are you going to trip? No, are you okay? Are you okay? All right. Oh, just perfect. So that's awesome. Do you guys see that? Of course you see it because I'm recording. Okay, so let me just hide the red box because we don't need the red box anymore. I am going to choose all of them because I need to attach them all so that they're all in, it's lagging again. So give me a second. Come on, Cricut, get it together, Cricut. Okay. So I went ahead and added the bleed. It took a minute for it to load. It took a long time though. So it's all printed, all 144 and all 6 sheets. So all I need to do is cut the foil and then lay it on and run it through the machine. It is 7:52 in the morning. So, slight change of plans. The inside information for the card, I want to mat it with a black cardstock. So I thought I was just gonna put this in there, but I really felt like it was missing something to mat it. Like the very front of the card has the black mat behind the label. So I'm gonna change that information card and I'm gonna trim down until there's just a sliver of the white around the black border frame. So the very top part, you can see how it's framed around the edges with that black. So I'm gonna trim it a little bit where you can still see the little pattern of the flowers behind it and a little bit of white. And then it'll look like this. And I think it just gives that frame that it needed. I am gonna go ahead and start cutting the black cardstocks down to 3 1/16 of an inch. So basically it'll look like this. That black matte cardstock looks really good with it. So I'm gonna do that, and then I can start finishing assembly. I'm gonna go ahead and put the stuff on the inside, and yeah, I'll just show you what I'm doing. What I want to do is with these flowers, I don't know if I mentioned it in another clip or not. So I'm going to set these just right on top of that choker. But when on the back side, I don't want it to look like that. I think that looks unfinished. I want to do another set of these, put it on this back side so that it looks like a full vase. I put the sample one together, and this one did not have the choker, and I think it looks nice and elegant and sweet, but I also feel like it needed another little pop of black back there, which is why I did that. I did not put the flowers back there, but this is when I realized I need some flowers back here. So what I decided to do is to add the bouquet of flowers on the back side of the card. So we're going to go back into the Cricut design space. So I have all my projects are right here. So what I want to do is change and edit this this project. but I want to customize it because I'm going to be making some changes. All right, so this was the original page that I had with all of my bouquets on there. So I want to flip my bouquet so that I can put them onto the back side of the bottle because I feel like it'll make it more complete. So I can just go ahead and click on one, and I'm going to go to this flip option up here, flip horizontally. Now if you notice, before I hit that, so I want these on this side. So I'm gonna go ahead and flip horizontally. Now it's backwards, so that now when I sit this on the back side of the bottle, the shapes and the leaves and everything will match up with the one on the front. All right, so this one's the front, this one's the back, and then when we put them together, they'll match up on the back, just like that. They'll be back and front. So Alyssa just called me, and apparently I forgot to put the time on the invitations. They got the invitations today, and they loved them. But then she tells me that I forgot to put the time on there, and she was so cool about it. But I'm like broken. I can't believe I forgot to put the time on the invitation. So I'm going to do a screen recording and show you guys what I'm going to do to fix this, because there is some additional information that they asked me to put on there. They changed the time anyway, so kind of a blessing in disguise, I guess. So let me just show you what I did here. I'm just grab one of these. Actually, this one, I'll just do this one. I'm going to do a copy. I'm just going to take this off. Sample mini bottle. Now, everything that I had done in Procreate, the sample bottles that I had downloaded and cleaned and all that stuff, I save all of that for future use, or like in this case, I'm thinking, how can I make this correlate with the invitations already? So the invitations are the perfume bottles, and I'm thinking what can go inside that'll look like it'll go with it, except for just a slip of paper, which is what Lisa was asking me to do, but I want to make it look cohesive. I wanted to make it look like it came with the thing. So I'm thinking maybe a little sample perfume same bottle. So I'm gonna go ahead and do add image and go back into my computer from the Chanel Inspo folder. So I'm gonna go down here because I do have a bottle that I did already, single final bottle. I'll pull it in and it gives me the option automatically in PicMonkey to do a crop. So I'm gonna crop this really quick. So in here, on these side cursors, it allows you to shrink, widen, or make shorter, stouter, or taller. So I want to make it more slender to make it look like a sample bottle. To me, the neck and the top or the cap of the bottle looks a little bit too tall. So I want to make it like a little skinny sample bottle, but I need to change this neck. I'm going to go ahead now and duplicate if it lets me. Here it goes. I'm going to duplicate this layer because that's about the size and width that I want. But in here, I'm going to go to crop and I'm going to go ahead and take this down and take the cap off and this neck. I'm going to apply that crop, and then on here, I want to crop it, and I'm going to go ahead and take the whole body off. All I want is the cap. I'm going to apply that crop right there. Then I'm going to go ahead and try and fit it on there.